Good day, listeners. Welcome to this edition of Kwara Tabloid podcast. My name is Musa Ali, and together with me today on the Kwara podcast is
Fatima going to Diko.
You are most welcome, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we are not alone today on the program. Let us welcome our guest for today, in person of Alhaji Alhassan Yahya Bagudu from Kano.
Thank you very much.
You are most welcome.
Thank you. Good morning.
We are good to see you today.
For those who care to know, Alhaji Bagudu is a tested technocrat who has had versatile experience, work experience with multinational companies, notably among which is Nestle. So Alhaji, you are most welcome again.
Thank you very much.
And presently, he is a politician of the North, a grassroots politician in Kwara State.
I'm not saying he's a farmer too. He's a farmer.
Okay. Yes. So, to the business of the DRG.
Yes.
As someone who has gathered years of experience in Nigerian economic space, please, can you tell us what is your perspective on the current state of Nigerian economy? Are we there yet? After so many years of independence.
Well, thank you very much. Certainly, it's nobody can conclude that we are there yet. We're far from it. And the obvious is that we have not actually been able to put first things first. Long before now, cut across the country, we had industries that were able to deliver. What do I mean? Industries that were able to produce finished products that were distributed pan-Nigeria and some of them taken out of this country, utilizing local raw materials. I was living witness to the survival of more than 4 or 5 textile industries when I was in Kaduna. They were very, very active in production. They were producing based on shifts. The engagement of staff was not just on 8-hourly basis. They were running shifts to produce textile materials. There is not single one of those textiles today that exists in Kaduna. What happened? Coming back home here locally, we had vibrant industries like Titanlai, we had the Matco, we had the Batika, we had the Batida Sugar Factory. Today there are no more. What is that must have gone wrong? What I believe is that apart from our inability to create an enabling environment for these industries, there seems to be neglect in terms of production, local production, to meet up the needs of these industries. Today I can't remember if there is any vibrant cotton farm in the north to encourage the setting up of any industry. And back home here, we'll be talking about raw materials to start up the factory. Where are they? In the first place, I think farming should be our priority. We should be able to produce locally all the things we require for any industry to take up. Mind you, without encouraging our farmers to produce in large quantities so that we can feed the industries, we won't get any industry started. And that is what I think the problem is.
Thank you so much, sir. Let me ask the second question. You've let us know why the economy is like this. Then I'm also asked, then what are those things you think can be done so that Nigeria will become a producing country instead of just being a merchant? Even to the this thing we use, the toothpick, is being exported into the country. Yes, can be done.
Yes.
Then before you go, I want you to also help me talk. I remember there is a town in Kayama called London where cotton is being produced. While we were in school and in economics, what we were taught is you should cite industry nearest to the raw materials. We have those raw materials in our state and it is not being used. What are those things you think can be done so that all this material can be utilized and Nigeria becoming a producing country rather than being a merchant country?
Thank you very much. You know, even looking at it at national level, first and foremost, if you let me again take us back to what was happening in the 70s, 80s, early 80s.
Yes, sir.
We were assembling vehicles in this country.
Yes, sir.
Peugeot and Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Where are they? In fact, we would have gone beyond assembly. We would have been producing, fabricating.
Producing tires.
And what is the basic? The basic is the steel rolling mill, the Ajaokuta steel company that was supposed to produce the flat sheets. But that project has been lingering since the days of Shagari. It has not seen the light of the day up to today. What is it that must have gone on? These are basic questions to ask. Without those things, you cannot set up any manufacturing industry that is metal related. And you talked about London. It's a vast land that was here in what we call London, stretching from along the roadside there into Safed, where Abu Siaki, that's the name of the farmer there.
Yes, sir.
Abu Siaki was a very big cotton farmer. He by himself developed a large farm to the extent that today, if you go there, you can't see a single piece of cotton. It's abandoned. One, because it was not encouraged. Because to produce, you cannot get the cotton purchased. Where are the industries that will feed, that the cotton will feed? Not even turning the cotton into lead. That time there was only one lead company in Kwara. Where you go there, dump it, but if it's turned into lead, where next? No factories to feed. So these are the things that did not allow such projects to even see the light of the day. They died natural death.
Thank you so much. So unfortunate. Do you think there's anything anybody can do to revive all those things and you know?
Yes, difficult for all of us because
let me just see. You're already a politician. Let me now assume you have the mind that I want to be a governor when I later maybe 2027, 2032. What do you think you can do?
The governor cannot do it alone. The president cannot do it alone. This is a problem. It's a deep-rooted problem that we inflicted on ourselves. Nobody did it. See, there are people that must have advised in the right direction. But to what extent do people keep to this advice? We have discovered that some people, because of some interests, personal interests of theirs, do not want these things to develop. But they have their own industries. For example, look at electricity. By electricity distribution today, are we talking about there's no significant progress, even encourage setting of industries? And I have not seen any improvement in sight in terms of encouraging guys to come up to be able to give back to industries. So except we give clear attention to electricity, that is number one. And two, the other factor that I said is difficult, beyond governor, beyond even the president, except collective effort of all of us, is the security aspect of it today. The security aspect of the governments have been trying, but then what of the people too? The people must show concern. Because without people showing concern, all these cases of insurgency and what have you will not be well. And there are factors that are also contributing negatively to our development.
Thank you so
very much, Alaji. And I'm so glad. I want to ask you one question. Initially, it is two, but you have already answered the first part of the question. And that first part of the question spawned from this issue, perennial issue of lack of electricity in the country. you agree with me that the country